to the Marimba episode of Rhythm Phonics. The marimba, in its simplest form, as pitched or tuned bars over a hole, is debated on where the first one actually came from, but it is clear that those types of instruments have been found throughout Asia and Africa for centuries. The marimba has now spread to many parts of the world. Our modern marimba was first developed in the early 1900s by the Leedy and Deegan companies, who took a Latin American instrument and adapted it for use with symphony orchestra. During those early 1900s, the marimba was used to accompany vaudeville and comedy shows. During the second half of the 20th century is when the instrument really came into its own, as more composers began to write for marimba as a solo instrument, as well include it in many different ensembles. The instrument I am playing today is a rosewood bar instrument made by Marimba 1, and it has metal resonators. Here is an excerpt from an original marimba piece written by Murray Holiff titled Estudio No. 1 for Marimba. It is written in the style of Spanish guitar. Keyboard instruments are found in many places around the globe, including Central and South America, Asia, and Africa. We would like to introduce you to marimbas from Zimbabwe. The construction of these marimbas is different than the Western marimba that you would typically find in the United States in your band or orchestra setting. First, the design of the keys is laid out differently. On the Zimbabwean marimbas, all the keys are in one level and the notes make up a C major scale, or the white keys on a piano. Some Zimbabwean marimba makers add F sharps, which allows the players to expand which keys they play in. Second, the resonators are different. On a Western-style marimba, typically you have metal resonators, which are the tubes below the bars that amplify the sound. In Zimbabwe, originally they used gourd resonators, but today you typically find PVC pipes, which are a more economical and more durable alternative. At the bottom of each resonator, you will find a small piece of paper covering a small hole. This paper vibrates when the bar is struck, creating a buzzing sound like this. That buzzing sound is a preferred aesthetic in many African cultures. That buzz adds a very vibrant energy and a soul to the music. The organization of a Zimbabwean marimba band is similar to that of an orchestra or a choir. In fact, the names of these instruments match the voices in a choir. Each one plays a specific role. Today you will hear the baritone, and the tenor, and the soprano. I love the interlocking rhythms of each of the parts. It creates a lot of energy in the music. The music in Zimbabwe is often taught by rote, which means it's not written down or notated. So the lineage of who you study with is very important, because depending on your teacher, you may learn a different arrangement of a certain piece. My teacher was Shisbi Mature, and Shisbi was a master musician. Both of the pieces you will hear on this video are Shisbi's arrangements. First is Cham Tangere, which translates into wagon wheels. sasa, which means the way or the path. At the beginning of this piece, you will hear the hosho, which are gourd shakers from Zimbabwe.